We have breaking news. Former President Donald Trump says Arizona's Supreme Court went too far in its decision upholding a 160-year-old near total ban on abortions, but says that will soon be straightened out. Take a listen.
Did Arizona go too far?
Yeah, they did, and that'll be straightened out. And as you know, it's all about states' rights. That'll be straightened out. And I'm sure that the governor and everybody else are going to bring it back into reason, and that will be taken care of, I think, very quickly. So for 52 years, people have wanted to end Roe v. Wade to get it back to the states. We did that. It was an incredible thing, an incredible achievement. We did that, and now the states have it, and the states are putting out what they want. It's the will of the people.
Trump on the tarmac there, and his comments come just days after declaring that abortion should be on the states. ABC News political director Rick Klein joining me now for more. Okay, so Rick, walk me through this. How significant is what he just said?
Well, he is now saying that he believes that the near total abortion ban in Arizona goes too far. And what he's talking about is a law that's been on the books since the Civil War era, predating Arizona's even existence as a state. That's the ban that the Arizona Supreme Court put into effect yesterday. And he mentioned the overturning of Roe versus Wade. I think he misconstrued the unanimity or the consensus that across the country that doesn't exist, that Roe v. Wade should have been set aside. But you can also draw a direct line from the overturning of Roe versus Wade to this decision. In fact, the judges cited the overturning of Roe versus Wade numerous times, and as Trump does claim credit for, it's because of those 3 additional justices that he named to the court that majority existed.
Well, let's stay there, because Trump said abortion access should be left up to the states, right? But he also took credit today, as we've heard before, for the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade, since he appointed those 3 conservative justices. You know, are we talking about a fine line here? I mean, what's the deal?
It's so fine a line that it may not exist. You can't even find it anywhere, because he has talked, first of all, he's had many positions on abortion. He's called himself so-called pro-life as well as pro-choice. And he has tried to take credit for this, and I think deserves a good degree of credit for this, while at the same time saying he doesn't want a nationwide ban on abortion. So he tried to quell this a bit this week with a statement back on Monday. Feels like a long time ago, because after he said that it should be left to states, you had a state court decide that they would leave it up to a state law, and that's the consequence that we now see in Arizona and the reality of a near total ban that's about to go into effect. So letting states decide has consequences, and that's something that I think the former president would have to acknowledge today.
Yeah, consequences and also fallout. So let's go there. So we've already heard big-name Republicans say that they were disappointed by Trump, saying that abortion access is a states' right issue. What could this mean to his supporters ahead of this highly consequential election?
Yeah, it's striking to me. There are people that are, again, the people that consider themselves pro-life who say that they want to see this nationwide ban. But most Republicans, in fact, are coming out today essentially on the Trump position. Notably, Carrie Lake, one of the most vocal Trump supporters there is, now running for Senate in Arizona, previously loved this law, thought it should be a model for other states. Now she says it should be repealed and is calling on the Democratic governor there to champion such an effort. So look, this is an unwinnable issue for anyone, and I think particularly a Republican. He is on defense on this, and he is trying to explain how the consequences of the actions that he promised may not be quite what they seem. And so far, at least, we've seen voters react pretty strongly to any such argument.
Absolutely. ABC News political director Rick Klein, thank you so much.